Welcome back, folks. Unfortunately, we were dealing with a ton of here. Get over here so you can see it. We were dealing with a ton of technical difficulties. We've seemed to have ironed them out for now.
Let's hope.
Unfortunately, Fuel did lose 2-3 against Akron University in two very close final games. We wish we could have shown you to him, but unfortunately, COD is COD. However, we will instead be going up against Marshall University. That is right, folks. I believe, #1 team in the league at the moment.
Yep, they're currently undefeated.
So, I mean, hey, we lost against Akron. It's very close. So
Game 4's hard point was 249 to 250.
Yeah, like extremely close. So it could have been anybody's matches. So I'm not too worried about our plight against Marshall. We'll have to see. But yeah, we're going to take a quick look at maps here.
We got Colossus, Double Den, Exposure, and then Colossus to finish it off if we go to a map 5. We already saw a little bit of what Colossus could have been for Hardpoint in
like what, one loading screen?
in like one loading screen cinematic before COD decided, yeah, no, I'm not going to work.
Yeah, unfortunate. But hey, we take what we can get, and yeah, I think really don't need much more introduction. You already know our players, but we'll give you another quick.
Wait, hold up.
Oh, we're gonna take a look at the.
Because I'm looking at my Observer PC, and
instead
Colossus.
of Colossus, sorry, we were going to be playing on Scar for our first map. No worries, happens all the time. See, wow, folks, you didn't even notice it.
Nope.
No worries though. But we will be hopping into the match pretty quick here. But yeah, I think it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be a good team. Definitely a learning experience regardless. So let's see how we go.
Yep, got my wooden spoon. Let's knock on wood that everything goes right. Woohoo. And as we go right into this, already Orbitals getting first blood to Sus. O'Davy trading out with Action. Manny taking out Orbitals. Juan taking out... Why is our producer in this? Quan is here.
Quan? Wait, you mean on?
Quan.
I guess so. As Fuel here are looking to hold the first...
slaughtering right now.
First 30 seconds here on this hard point, doing a really good job of keeping Marshall off of themselves. They really want to keep that pressure down. Orbital here looking to flank on Fuel, but Action there as well covering for his teammate. Managed to finally get Fuel off that first point, but they do get their first 25 points, which means they are 10% of the way done. That is right, folks, as we come into this fight. But Marshall now holding it a little bit more up to their 10 points as Manny's just holding this top part, waiting for this point to move to middle.
A nice kill by Manny, but gets dropped by Paralysis. That is Marshall holding the point. It is 27-16 and increasing. Sus with grenade primed and ready to go. Throws it. Will it find a mark? It doesn't. A little light up, but Orbitals just fires a little bit too high as Sus just matrix right under them. Action on a killing spree of 5. Quan gets dropped by Sus. That was the other way around. Manny drops Paralysis. It is just trade after trade. 30-31. It is neck and neck. Fuel now taking the lead again.
Yeah, Marshall was quite able to get in there and hold it a bit early, but now Fuel's doing a really good job of just defending this site from all sides. I don't know if O'Davy's aware of the flank here, but he's just going to get super aggressive into the swing. Does get taken out by Action. Quan holding up with Sus as well. Fuel just trying to trade it around, but just getting LOS'd here. They did manage to hold that hard point for a long time, though, up to 50 points. Now 20% done. Fuel here. Manny attacking from behind with his teammate as Sus takes out Orbitals. Quan goes down as well. O'Davy takes out Action as Fuel here are now looking to hold plane. As doing a really good job of just keeping off of the Marshall off of this point, taking good trades, being positive trades as well, holding the right angles, taking good engagements, and playing overall a lot better.
And Bonk on this high ground gets one, gets two, almost gets the third, but it does kind of scare them off. Quan going for some Assassin's Creed style play. Doesn't go for the flank. Bonk might be chasing them. Does get the tag. It's not enough. Quan just leaps out of that building. Action takes out O'Davy. Bonk going to help support Plane. Orbitals takes out Sus. It's 86-41. O'Davy holding on his own. Takes out Action. Bonk is there on the pin. Orbitals get stunned. They're blasting him through. Orbitals is there on his own. He's getting pinned down. Sus, they're waiting. O'Davy does manage to finally drop Orbitals. Quan is waiting on Main Street. Gets through, gets some tags, not enough for a kill. They now know he's there. Gets one, gets dropped by Manny. Paralysis and Quan drop out two. Manny drops Quan. Action takes out Manny with a pistol, and it's just back and forth.
Marshall doing a really good job here of winning their trades as well, but Fuel now gaining some momentum. They really want to get onto this point and hold it for as long as they can, and they seem to get there. Now to 100 points, looking to be about 40% of the way there. All they need now is just to hold out this point for a little bit longer. Kill. Bit of a trade there, triple kill there, coming down.
That was
Fuel.
a knife.
There is a knife kill onto Sus. Thank goodness it wasn't on Manny there. If you didn't catch the last match, but regardless, Fuel here losing this point as Marshall's doing a really good job of holding this. Fuel looking to set up for this next point instead, but already Marshall's in there, actually doing a really good job of just taking so many of the lives of Fuel as Marshall is caught up here. Now, Fuel looking to try and take some ground. Has a team collapsing in on this objective. They need to get in. That will be Orbitals getting a double kill here. Traded out by Manny. Quan kills Sus. Action kills Manny. And now Marshall hold this for another 20 seconds, putting them in the lead.
It is 100-114 and increasing. Marshall's is on an ironclad defense right now. They know exactly where. Bonk just goes through, just drops Paralysis at point-blank range. Is getting pinned down at Plane. Does assist with a flank. Sus gets a frag kill. O'Davy and Sus get kills again. Paralysis up on that balcony. And Fuel, just for the final little bit, gets to this point. And Paralysis just drops Sus like a clay pigeon out of the sky. They are now moving back to that Main Street objective. Who will put a toe on it first? It is Fuel, but will they hold it? O'Davy's on the flank. Drops one. Does he know someone's there? The pre-fire goes out. And Action gets dropped, but Orbitals drops O'Davy. Fuel still holding that point. Sus on the high ground, going at Obi-Wan style. Manages to blast Orbitals with a pistol. Manny drops Quan. Tries to get a double, but it goes to Sus, who takes out Action. They're still securing this Main Street.
Yeah, Fuel here now. Manny with the double kill.
Woo.
Sus with the double kill as well. Sus potentially with the triple if he can stay alive and get the pistol kill. He can.
Kill.
Absolutely incredible play there from Fuel.
Whoa.
We finally see Action get another knife kill onto Sus.
That was a missile.
Sorry, a missile.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Manny here trading out more Orbitals with O'Davy. Trying to kill up top, manages to get it. Quan taking a Sus. Orbital's trading. It is trading back and forth. Marshall still, though, keeping the lead on this fight as Fuel need to be playing to, more objective mining. We're seeing them trading a lot of these kills, but not taking a lot of space.
They are managing to take some, like O'Davy was able to bonk with a nice frag. Just drops Quan like a ton of bricks. Bonk wallbangs Action. Paralysis takes out Manny. Sus and Bonk take out Orbitals and Paralysis. They are now holding the burned out tavern. Will it be enough? O'Davy in a really good spot. Gets taken down, unfortunately, on the corner. They are holding it. It's 136-147. The tag does go out. Manny drops Orbitals. Action drops Manny. Sus drops Quan. Action drops Sus. It's back and forth. I sound like a broken record on this, but there's no other way to really put it. Bonk gets a nice double kill onto Action and Paralysis. So Davey takes out Orbitals, but Quan gets a nice double kill. Sus takes out Quan. They're still holding that point. Will it be enough to get the tie? It might not, but they're so close.
I think just not enough, but Fuel still clawing their way back. Doing a good job. Paralysis will go down. O'Davy keeps himself alive here as Fuel now take the lead in this fight. Orbital's using some of that omnidirectional movement and just boosting off the top, but traded out by Manny. O'Davy taking out Action. Paralysis trading out Manny. Fuel here, though, are on this hard point, doing a really good job of holding it for as long as they can. Orbitals goes up top, double swings with his teammate Manny, though, tries to get the double kill, won't count. Parallaxis kills him too. and Marshall again. It is such a close series here as Fuel need to find their footing. They need to really, they're in the lead here, but not by much, as it looks like Marshalls will be taking this second point, but Fuel manages to get on, still being held by Marshalls. Fuel trying to claw their way in for these last 10 seconds, hopefully to hold this lead. We are neck and neck in points here, as Fuel need to take whatever they can get. They lost like a good 4 points there, not holding that last couple section. You gotta allow for the other team to come to you, and now Marshalls holding this next objective.
The boat shot being secured. This is a close quarters indoor section. It's going to be very difficult for Fuel to kind of push, but Action really kind of living up to his name. Just takes the pistol, drops O'Davy. Manny takes out Orbitals. Paralysis takes out Manny. We're back to those trades, but Marshalls is almost at that 50-point mark. I cannot see my screen, unfortunately. It's on the home screen tab. I love seeing everything. There we go. 205 to 176. We love seeing Windows 11. That's a totally honest sponsor. Bonk order 66 is O'Davy, but does manage to take an action. But Quantron's Bonk, draw Quan Sus. That's a nice double kill. Might go for the triple kill, but gets flanked out by O'Davy.
Fuel here needs to be on this point, regardless of how long they can get it. Managing to etch out those last couple seconds will give them what they need, as now they have to make another attack onto this other point here, as it looks like Marshalls are now very close to being winning this match. They have a significant
They need 32 points.
They need 32 points. Wow, you did math better than I did. Fuel, though, are on this match, holding this objective here, playing around, so dangerous on this point, throwing those grenades around, hoping to stun out for as long as they can, trying to flush the other team. One comes down, gets one, swung over the top, gets taken, traded, but Fuel keep themselves alive on this point and managing to hold this objective for just a bit longer. It will be enough here as Sus, or Bonk, is waiting for it. Sees the one up top as well, poking that out. Quan trying to get the long trade, but it won't be enough. Marshalls is now on the point, up to 25, almost 25 there, but they get it, managed to, and now they're 90% of the way to the win. Fuel here now down a significant amount. Can they hold it?
They just need, if Fuel can manage to hold Crash Site, even just contest it, just bleed out, they just need to hold. But that assault from Marshalls, that's 230 there, 20 points away. Ooh. It looks very, very slim. Fuel needs to make an assault now. It is neutral. Fuel just needs to grab it and hold it. Sus, Manny, O'Davy, drop 3. They're back on the point. There's 30 seconds. They could close it here as long as they can defend, but it gets dropped. We're back into neutral. Manny with a pistol shot takes a paralysis. Orbital takes out Manny with a headshot. Sus takes out Orbitals. All they gotta do is put a foot on the point.
They just lost a good 10 seconds on that objective.
That's not good.
Now Fuel here doing their best to hold it. Traded out here. Marshalls are now on it. They need to be contesting it.
It won't be enough.
It won't be enough. Fuel here deciding to spend those last couple points, managing to keep themselves alive. They've got 6 seconds on this other point to keep them off. Now it is down to the wire. Fuel need to be winning against this next trade. Manny trading a Quano Bonk with the potential double kill. It won't be enough. Action taking them out.
They're still holding it.
They're still holding it. They're now down to 40 seconds here. Can they keep it for the extra 4? They need to keep it for this entire time. The one big push here from Marshalls. They need to be holding this point. Down, they're not touching. They need to be touching. Bonk holding this team together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes!
Fuel managed to take map 1.
After what was a
nail biter, folks.
Woo!
Marshalls just, I think, there's a lot of times where they could have had those, they could have won that with just holding that site, using as many points as you can get. It is an objective-based game, and we clearly see that come out. It doesn't matter the kills. I think half of Fuel's team was negative there in KD, but it doesn't matter. So long as you're holding that point for longer, you win.
250 to 244.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I lied. Or no, I was there. Yeah, a few were a bit positive. But it doesn't matter. Regardless, they managed to take the win, and Fuel put themselves in the hot seat against Marshall, dude.
Yep, that puts them up a point in this series, and now we go to S&D.
That is right, folks. Fuel.
Wow.
Now, they usually play well on S&D. Unfortunately, they lost the last series twice. They lost on S&D, which is unfortunate. So this will be their redemption arc if they can get it. That being said, I think we've had a little bit of enough action for a sec. So
I'm wired, right? That's for sure.
We're gonna take a no. Remember, we're gonna keep going. You know, I think Fuel just did a really good job across the board, winning those trades, playing around those objectives, holding for as long as they could. There was a couple of times where I wishing they held it for just a bit longer. But, you know, it's all about those coordinated efforts, right? Playing around those respawn timers and just managing, kind of almost staggering the other team if you can do it.
Yeah, Fuel played a really good game. This is only like just the start. We're at 70-41, and already you can see the amount of defense that Fuel had to put on, as well as Marshall's doing really good with these rebound assaults, and it just kept going. Even like here, 116-132. That's a pretty like big gap when you think about it in the long run with these types of skills in teams, and then to finally go through. And now we don't even need to take a break as we are loading into map 2. The game mode is search and destroy. The map is Den.
That is right, folks. Fuel here now.
I drive that.
Have the opportunity to take this to map, or well, I guess map point, but match point now as we are swinging into search and destroy. The action
time
is happening.
And as we get ready, who will get first blood? It's Fuel starting on the attack, and it is Orbitals with the first blood onto Sus. Gets the double kill onto Manny. Already Fuel off to an unfortunate start. They are already down to Action using smoke. Kind of being a ninja, gets it through. Action drops Bonk. Oh, Davey with a sniper. Boom!
Nasty. Last one alive here. Can he make it happen? Nope. Unfortunately, not. It seems like Marshall doing a pretty great job there on that first round. Just a solid defense across the board, putting so much pressure on the field here. Yeah, unfortunately, when you don't check your corners,
he was at the reception desk.
Out.
Just, you know, he tried to go through. He didn't go through
check
reception.
Them in, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, really? Check them in. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know.
Right. You know. Now here, jumping
this here,
into...
though, look at that. Just 1, 2. He goes for the slide. Just blast him right in the arm.
Right. Fuel here now, jumping in there on attack here. Looking to go for an A push, playing along these rooftops. Whether or not they can really take some space, they need to be making sure and watching their flank. Sus there, clearing them out.
Taking a page out of Akron's book, actually.
Interesting enough, but he swung too far out. Wasn't expecting for Sus to play so far back, and they're now, I mean, Fuel is off the site, so they will be able to plant if they can, but they're looking to potentially get 1 or 2 kills here before they feel comfortable enough to get this bomb down. But if I'm them, I want this bomb down as soon as possible. You want to put the pressure on Fuel to have to come to you. Oh, Davey here sitting in this corner, just patiently waiting for Marshall to make him
Look how
move.
spread out Fuel is.
Right?
They have total map control, and then you got everybody. You only have the last 2 remaining survivors of Marshall. Paralysis gets drops O'Davy, but Manny trades it out. It is all down to Orbitals chasing down Manny, who gets dropped. Just turn this into a 2v1, and then just gets traded.
Popped him like a pimple, brother.
You're not wrong. That's exactly how it kind of felt there. How just quick it was. It was just, oh, boom.
Yeah, I mean, Fuel doesn't mind these deaths. They're very easy to trade off. They give the other team, you know, that kind of information, or gives themselves the information to kind of play off and see where the positioning is of the other team. Here, as on like that kill right there, you know, they're kind of waiting for it. And now Fuel here are on the attack. Now these sites, you know, can be a bit difficult. We are going to see a B push. Is Fuel now? Go for the...
And they are... Oh! And that grenade could have ended the round if it was just a couple inches more forward. Action gets some tags, not enough. Suppressing fire goes out. The smoke goes through, trying to gain an advance. Orbital there, hiding with some trades. You can see the tracers. Goes through. Manny gets first blood. Orbitals goes into the smoke. Action blasts Manny through the smoke. It's a 3 versus 3. Action has to fall back. The other members of Marshall holding that middle section. Oh, Fuel, they're just hunting them down.
Yeah, they're playing way past the objective here. I think potentially going for an A push
just
to trick the other team. A well-done play there. But Sus does get caught out in mid.
2v2.
Is Paralysis here working with Action. Sorry, Quan.
I love Bonk's position because look, they're going through. They're in the lobby.
Do they see the gun? Like, do they see it?
No, they do not see him. And Bonk with a double kill, like a spider on the wall waiting for its prey.
Again, I think this is the second time we've saw on this map them not checking far enough or deep enough into their corners.
Yeah, no.
And allowing for, we saw first round with Sus getting that double kill on the flank. And now here with O'Davy and Bonk there doing a great job of keeping their team alive and playing really well into that last kind of play.
Bonk just had good positioning. You can see he was in the perfect spot. But you have two members. You can easily have cleared that room if you just made sure one went north, one went south. But they stayed so hyper-coordinated that they did not actually follow through in clearing the entirety of the room. Bonk with a grenade, it goes out, it goes wide, doesn't tag anybody. There were some exchanges of fire. Manny is in a good position here.
Yeah,
sneaky Manny. Mission Impossible Manny, will it work? Paralysis does get first blood on Sus.
Yeah, Orbitals is on his own in the middle here.
Yeah, but look at Mission Impossible Manny. Like, I don't think anyone knows.
Manny's doing almost a good job of checking his corners, but unfortunately fell for his own strategy. Now Fuel is a 2v4. He does see him in the window, just not enough. Did get traded with his teammate though. This is how you play together as a team. Fuel though,
double kill.
Evening the odds. They know though now that the bomb is planted on the other side. They're playing the same way.
Action is playing the Bonk strat. Will it work? Literally,
they're ready for it. There we go. Fuel does know he's there. He does get that hit marker. As smoke goes out, he's going to see him playing long here. Catches him, his toes.
The office chair is not your friend. It is not your shield.
Gets those glizzies, but Fuel here now has to push in. They've got 24 seconds. They need to defuse this bomb. He needs to be covering his teammate. Does he see him now? He doesn't. He's got 14 seconds. Does he have enough time to defuse?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have enough time. Orbitals just needs to run. 7. It's not enough. He's got to run. Orbitals gets the tag out. It goes through. The exchange goes, and it doesn't work.
Fuel there, unfortunately, what was an amazing round turned to a brilliant defense by Orbital. Yikes.
Yeah, it worked out. I still love that Marshall tried to play the Bonk strat, but Bonk said, I know you're...
Yeah, bro, you got them.
Do not recite the ancient magics to me, which I was there when they were written.
Absolutely. Shout out to the Chronicles of Narnia.
I was a fight director for a production of that years ago.
Like stage production?
Yeah, I was the stage combat director.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, jumping into the match here. No, I didn't mean it to be like, oh wow, that's crazy, bro. But Fuel here now pressing this attack.
Bonk is might get pincered here.
Pincering them. They've got 2 people there, so it's not as oppressive playing with each other.
Down 2.
Yeah, it looks like Bonk caught Orbitals on the flank, so now they are in a much better position to plant this bomb. They have B, and they're getting it down here now. We'll cut off Marshall's time here. This bomb is now getting planted. It is a 2v4. We saw a similar situation last round. So he just doesn't... Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought it was the other teammate. The blue made it look like... Anyway. But that being said, Fuel here now just playing super defensively. They're not looking to roam. They're just covering all the entrances here.
What's with the attack on Titan duo play here? They're both just jumping around. Action just drops Manny. They're going through. The smoke goes wide. They're exchanging. Bonk drops Action and just gets the other. There was just I do not see a situation where that could have gone Marshall's way. It was a solid defense from Fuel. They rushed him both at the same angle. Popping the smoke was good. You did get one, but you still had 3 barrels to worry about that was pointing at 3 different angles right on that point.
I think they just swung off unfortunate timing, and you know, it's a 2v3, so especially when they have bomb and you're in that kind of position, it is unfortunate. But Fuel here now in the lead. Of course, we've have been going back and forth in rounds, so it still is anyone's game. As now Fuel are looking to
center push from Marshall's here, but 2 members of Fuel.
Oh
no! Sus falls off the map. Mistakes were made. They did not make the jump.
Scratching his head. You know, I think we all felt that there.
Don't worry, Sus. We totally did not clip that. We totally did not clip that. I cannot confirm nor deny that we clipped
Trading in is now it is down to O'Davy in a 2v3. An unfortunate situation, but I think, you know, it's all smiles. I think Fuel here, they're still sitting pretty comfortably where they got into a tie and they just lost their lead. But, you know, yeah, accidents happen.
Just blame Sus. It was. We just blame Sus.
Yeah, are we playing the replay?
See, I told you we totally didn't get it.
Yeah, no, totally not.
Don't worry, that's the new NVIDIA DLSS working. It's just a purely
yeah, you know, it was AI, guys. Trust me, bro. That's what it was. Trust me, bro.
Source, trust me, bro.
I made it the heck up.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, Fuel here now.
Firing and nothing.
They just have B.
They
get a plant down now. Like, yeah, like.
What? Yeah, Marshall's is going through. I wonder. You got. Again, well, now this has Mission Impossible Sus kind of going across the entire way. Bonk is waiting in that corner. Will Orbitals know to check that corner, though? Easy Quan goes through.
They both lost their trades here. Now Fuel having to come back to the site. Is now they're getting hard pushed here. Manny, though, is able to get one. He does have a little bit of a moment to breathe, though. I think they're being too leeway. No, he does go down. Is now up to Sus. He's got to stop this defuse. Does see him on the flank. It is now down to the 1v1. He just has to play time. He just has to play time.
Nope, not enough time. But it don't matter. They almost made me speak in fluent Plants versus Zombies with how that play almost went.
Oh, like the plant?
Yeah, you know, like how they don't speak. It's like the zombies, like. None of you have ever played Plants vs. Zombies?
No, we've played Plants vs. Zombies.
God of Warfare.
Did you play this in like the insane asylum that you went to? Where they have a PS4 or something in there?
You know, like Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare, like they do have voices like the zombie.
I understand. Yeah, I get that, bro. Sure, bro.
Sure.
Oh, no. Oh, Davey almost blows himself with a nade.
There was almost mistakes were made again?
But it's fine. Fuel here now looking to defend B is up to O'Davy. Single holding this site as Manny is holding from long there. Sus does get a tag on flank. Fuel here wants to delay for as long as possible. They want to separate the opponents. They want to spread them out. Fuel now have the opportunity. They have map control here. As it now looks like they don't, as Marshals, you know, because they took so long to press this in and they're so staggered, they don't have as much flank pressure as now. Fuel here is just holding them to this objective, and Orbital's way too
with
aggressive.
A pistol wall bang.
Oh,
Davey with the double kill, taking out Paralysis and Quan. He might get. It's only down to action left.
He does go on the flank, and that will be Fuel taking their 5th win, going to match point. 8th round. Sorry, go ahead.
And with it being 5-3, they take this. That puts them in a nice, comfortable lead going into Overload, unless Marshall can play flawlessly for the next couple of rounds.
Yeah, I mean,
but right there, like, come on.
I mean, that's just a very good double kill. Just unfortunate positioning from the other team, as Fuel just like hit them with fire from 3 different directions, or parallaxis there. This Fuel now are pressing this attack. They are on the objective. Are going to get the kill for this early hop here. Manny and Sus, though, we having those flashbacks, hopefully, won't be falling this time. As they look to be pressing this attack, just getting super aggressive, taking space. They want to hold as far out, just deciding to allow them to slip by, getting playing really good around cover there and keeping himself alive. As Sus now is in a pretty decent position, has time to reload on with or action. Need to push this site.
And with all 4 members of Fuel alive, it's a really prominent position for Fuel to be in. All they got to do is defend. The ninja vanish smoke from Sus with a grenade. It goes through, doesn't find Mark. O'Davy manages to drop Quan. It is all down to action. Gets O'Davy, gets Manny.
Now, can he get the kill, though? Fuel is there in time to trade it. And now they're up 2-0.
And they're up 2-0 in the series. We're going to overload for game 3. Marshall has one final shot to bring this, to still stay in this series and continue to be undefeated. They got to play 2 in a row just to tie it up. Yeah. And then we got a game 5. What can happen?
I mean, we've seen them throw leads before, so we don't want to be too careful.
Though I would think it'd be a nice birthday gift for us to end on a 3-0 sweep against the undefeated team. That would be great for both Tina and me.
I mean, hey, it's great for all of us because I think, ending the night on a neutral note is pretty nice, especially when Marshall is higher up in the standings than Acton, although Akron, sorry.
Akron is 3rd, Marshall's is 1st, so beating Marshall and taking down their undefeated title will be such a nice win for us.
It's really funny. If Marshall loses this, both Akron, Fuel, and Marshall will have the same score in the standings.
Oh, yeah, they will. Because Akron beat us, which will put them at 6-1. We beat Marshall, that will put them at 6-1. And then if Marshall loses, they'll be 6-1. 6-7. We are of the same mind.
We like to have fun here.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, jumping back, but we're back on Den, though. We know Fuel's done a really good job on this map, but they've played it now. Both teams have played it. They both kind of know how the other team likes to play. As we will be jumping to, I want to say
Overload. Hot potato.
Hot potato. Right, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be hot potato on Den. Even though map 2 was 6-3, how close some of those fights were really doesn't do this score justice.
I think, again, we're seeing the thing where, like, Fuel sometimes does collapse if they're down in numbers. Do it, please, Juan. Please.
Yeah.
Do it. No, yes.
As you can see, it's just O'Davy with a really nice vibe of the headset.
Hey, he's happy for the win. Are we doing it? Whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna try. Sure. Does it work? I don't know. I think rocking the O'Davy look.
We're rocking the O'Davy, baby.
We're rocking O'Davy.
We're Millie rocking the O'Davy.
So we will be cutting it to a short break as we get ready for the potential series point against Marshall. So stay tuned.
You held up for.
So it's not Scar. It's not Den. It's Scar.
It is Scar.
Yep. Action already getting first spawn to Sus with a exploding car, apparently. And then Manny and O'Davy. O'Davy getting a double kill. Kwang taking Manny. Sus drops Kwang with a grenade. And they're already going for it. The basket.
Oh,
the electric ball.
They got it. They touched.
They got it.
The payload. Let's just call it that.
The payload. The hot potato, the electric potato. You know what you got to do. It's the first to 8. 4 will be a halftime. Already Fuel is back in possession of it. They have to get to the objective. Already, though, Bong drops Orbital. Quan drops O'Davy. Manny drops Paralysis. Quan drops Sus. Bong drops Orbital. Manny drops Quan.
I mean, who here is holding this? Action. I think Action had an opportunity to take this bomb to the other side there as he just picks it up behind him. Manages to slip out. Does get caught by Quan in the middle. But I think that now we're finally seeing that bomb come out as Fuel's now caught lagging behind. Manages to catch the toes, but it isn't enough here. It will be enough as O'Davy gets the double kill. Orbital caught from behind. Fuel picking up this bomb. Need to pick up this bomb. And get this at least to the other side. They want to take it as far over as possible and get a bunch of kills all at once. Secure that objective down. They are in the lead, though, and all they really need to do is just hold this lead and take advantage as they're now making their way through. Manage to get that double kill, taking this last sprint toward it. Manages to go down, gets the cap, and Fuel are now sitting in a really good position. We know that they play really well on this map.
They do play really well as long as they know their sight lines and their flanks. O'Davy and Paralysis and Bonk putting in the work. O'Davy getting a nice double kill. Orbitals takes out Bonk, but O'Davy takes out Orbitals. They're just holding this point, and it's going to hopefully give Manny an opportunity just to rush in and get the third plant. And he does with minimal contest.
They're just holding them in their spawn.
Yeah, they're not giving them even a chance to move out. They are just locking them in their spawn.
I mean, it is a bit of a snowball here as Fuel
they're just going
number 4, and we already go to halftime. Fuel feeling good in their feels. You know, they're sitting nice. They had a wonderful first half here of just, once they get that lead, they just snowball in and get those kills. So yeah, I think they did a really good job here, and they just got to bring it home.
That's exactly what they got to do. They just put Marshall in a corner and just stayed there.
No one puts Baby in a corner.
Yeah. Well, clearly Fuel does, and it worked.
That's funny. I don't even know what that reference is from.
I would know. My mom's watching. She might know. Mom, where does no one puts Baby in a corner come from again? Please put it in chat.
Footloose, actually, now that I think about it.
I think it's is
M&M.
Our producer says M&M.
Our boomer producer. No, I'm kidding. But Fuel here. Now, let's focus on the game. Fuel managed to grab this bomb, and they're already just securing the site here with Sus hiding in the corner as surviving for as long as they can. They did manage to shut down this assault, though, as now Fuel, though, again, it moves so fast. They're gotta keep up as Fuel now are losing this attack once more and giving Marshals a bit more space.
And the EMP is now back in the neutral zone in the middle of the map. With these side swaps, it seems that Fuel definitely favors the other side of the map as their spawn rather than this one because they get a lot more sightline and views. And no one is going for it. Manny gets a kill onto Paralysis. Orbitals drops Manny. No one has grabbed the EMP yet. They might be going for it now. No, they're not. They're just going for kills at this point.
I think they just want to set themselves up rather than having it just be, the first person to go in, the last person to go in. But they managed to go down here. Can he cap? He can. And it looks like Marshall will finally take their first foothold in this race. And so now it looks like Parallaxis is going to slip by Fuel and get behind the other team, as well as Orbitals now having that opportunity to just shove this bomb toward with no contention.
There is no contest. Paralysis had a full gap, and it was secured. O'Davy is trying to hunt down somebody. I couldn't get a name on the read on who that is up there. They're attacking it. They go
He
through.
doesn't see it.
There you go.
Finally, it does get the double kill here. Can he get the triple? Who knows? Fuel, though, not sitting in a good position. I think, this map probably heavily favors the attackers here on the right side, as Fuel just, not seeming to be able to get as much of a foothold in this fight as they had last round. They do have this bomb, and they do, EMP, and do manage to get some kills, but now setting up for Marshall's, Fuel's just really struggling to get this bomb, or EMP, to the other side. Device, iPad, who cares?
iPad.
Bro's got his Cocoa Melon, all right? Yeah, right? So, Fuel doing a good job, though, across the board here. I mean, Marshall's doing a better job, though. They're doing a really good job of just holding Fuel, meeting them where they're at.
They're pushing for him. B is wide open. They need to stop him here. It does get drop. Action is on a 5-killing spree. Goes for it, gets dropped. It's so close to B. They just got to pick it up. It's going to be enough, and it does as Quan detonates it, bring it to 4-3. We are almost tied fully.
Yeah, Fuel here now, what seemed to be an absolute stomp, is now getting reversed upon them. Fuel just want to hold this for as long as they possibly can, trying to stop this last ouch.
Cap. Oh, the missile goes wide.
Fuel here, I mean, I think they just want to try and succeed on defense, but I don't know, like, in this position, it just seems like they haven't been able to really get a foothold. But finally, maybe taking some space. I think they got to be a bit more careful. Potentially looking to cap A instead of D. B is just so much more deep into their objective. So they want to be cycling the front man in without the bomb rather than the other team. As it looks like, Fuel's just holding this bomb so far out. They don't want to be holding it too close to their home, though, or too far back, lest they go down. Yeah,
you need to find that, like, sweet spot of distance to find out how exactly to advance, especially when you're losing your bodyguards. It's all coming down to Davey as the sole guard does drop one. Bonk gets one too. Quan with the grenade goes, but Davey shreds. This is going to give Bonk an opportunity to advance just a little bit. If they decide to go for it, they're pushing. Bonk has 2 bodyguards. This is really good. Davey drops one, but does get traded out. Sus drops one, but the EMP carrier does get dropped. Manny drops another, gets traded out. Goes to pick it up, potentially. Sus goes on the flank, drops one. Davey frags Manny.
Oh, unlucky. That
mistakes were made.
Fuel here now, just holding this on the long, as they're near playing long, as they're just trying to.
Almost that sudden death.
Trying to push this objective. Yeah. As we have a couple seconds here, and now we are in overtime.
The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
That is.
And the missile finds its mark.
It does. Luckily, Fuel here now. Wanting to get those hit markers, and we take the series. Fuel managed to come out on top with, a
3-0 against the undefeated team in the league.
That is kind of crazy, considering that they lost to Akron.
But hey, everybody's 6-1 now, so
yeah,
everyone is 6-1.
When everyone's 6-1, no one is 6-1. And Fuel shaking up the leaderboard here, though. Now, you got your top 3 here, so we'll have to see how it plays out overall. But that being said, I think they played a great match.
They played amazing, both teams.
Yeah. And now I think we're potentially going to jump to a quick break with a potential interview.
Yes, I would love to see what the team's thoughts are on both these matches, because this was a really, really strong series overall. So as we go to a short break, we'll see which member of Call of Duty Fuel would like to give us some of their insights, and we'll be back with an interview, so stay tuned.
All right.
Hello, we are back, and we are here with the legendary Sus of the COD team. So, overall, my first question from Series 1 to Series 2, after the loss against Akron for Game 5, which was really, really close from what we heard. We unfortunately get to see it courtesy of technology issues, but then to go 3-0 against the undefeated team in the league. How? Walk us through that.
I think we were just we didn't really expect to lose the first series, so it just kind of didn't feel great, didn't expect it, and so we just came out shooting in the second series, wanted it. Felt good. I mean, it was pretty dominant. Like the maps were close, but I mean, always felt like we could win them, and we did. But
Yeah.
3-0, honestly, didn't really expect that. Thought it was gonna be another grueler, but yeah, kind of.
Like these scores here, like 250 to 244. We were nail biting
Oh.
in map 1, especially at that final section. Like they were crawling up, and then you guys come back, you secure that final point. In search and destroy, like right here, this is where like we were so nervous because it was 244 tied up. You just get it. We're counting down. All they need to do is even just get a toe on this point just to contest it, and you guys deny that. And then in game 2 in search and destroy, there were so many close calls. There was even one point in that like section with all the pillars where Bonk is there waiting in the corner. He drops 2, and then they try to do the same thing, and then Bonk read into that and was able to completely deny them that flanking strategy.
Yeah, people were going huge, like you said at the end of the hard point. Bonk had a massive two or three piece at the end. He had me blushing. And then Search, Bonk was sniffing out guys. Honestly, like Bonk might have been the guy that is like, if you asked him before the series, he knew we were never losing it. But great to see that guy playing good. I mean, foundation to the team.
And I'm quite curious, when you're going up against these intimidating matches like Marshalls versus Akron, what's that kind of mentality of like prepping in the game? Is it just like hyping yourself up, or is it like you're discussing strategy? What kind of comes down to the nitty gritty when it matters?
Just focusing on playing our game. Like we typically don't really look too much into other teams because it's like then we're just gonna lose to ourselves. So just focusing on us and doing our thing, and we can be successful that way.
And losing to ourselves, just to kind of comment on that just a little bit. But that being said, you guys played an awesome series. We wish we could have caught that. Actually, I did want to ask about those kind of last 2 Akron matches, because you guys it was a hard point where you were 249 to 250. I have to imagine how close that game was there.
Yeah, it was very tight. It ended on the P2, and we just lost a couple gunfights and kind of scammed it, and I guess it kind of leaked into the S&D, but I mean, you guys didn't see it. We got off to a good start in the S&D. We were up a couple rounds on them, and then Bonk's audio cut out for the last 3 rounds, I think, so we couldn't hear him. So we had to, like, he was playing with one headphone off. So that kind of sucked. Honestly, learn from our mistakes. You just got to ask for an end at that point and figure it out. But so kind of hurts that we choked that, but learn from our mistakes. Maybe it's better for seeding for playoffs and helps us out in the end.
Yeah, you guys are Akron and Marshall are now all 6-1. So
I think Marshall's 7-1. I think we finished 4th. For sure. I think it's like I think it was Marshall, Akron, West Virginia, and then us.
Okay.
So
all right.
But I mean that gets us into playoffs, and
that's what matters.
And we win that one, then we make top 8.
Well, it was a really good game to finally see all of Series 2. Thank you so much for the 3-0 birthday gift against the undefeated team in the series. And with that, before we head off, we do have one big announcement to make. The Fuel Awards is coming up. You got 2 days left to submit your nominations to support your content creators, your producers, your casters like me and Parrot, and your players like Sus. like Sus beside me and the rest of the COD team and the other teams of Fuel Esports around, our producers, our observers, everybody, vote Tina. And as you go through, vote me, as you go through
Hey.
to submit your votes, support and vote who you like. We got only 2 days left. Scan that QR code, submit your nominations. We will be hosting the event live on April 7th. We'll be streaming it live here at Fuel Esports Twitch. It will be held at Forwell Hall. At a later date, we will be selling tickets to come in person to the event to dress nice and fancy. You get to see us. It will be a nice, lovely event. There will be good food, awards will be given out. It's just a really good time for everyone involved, and it's just a way to appreciate everything that you have done to support Fuel Esports and a way for us to give back to you guys as well. Anything to add to that?
I think I do. We have our schedule coming up here for the next week or so. Tomorrow we will have, it is Overwatch. Tomorrow is Thursday, so there will be Rocket League.
It'll be Rocket League.
Friday's Overwatch. I don't believe we have a game this Saturday, at least streamed. It's still unconfirmed whether or not we'll stream. And then, of course, next week will probably be the same format of the usual. You know, you've got potentially our 6 or CS2, and then Rocket League, and all those fun stuff. So, that being said, I think that'll be us calling it there. I've been Godly Parrot.
I've been Dragon.
Sus.
Have a great night, everyone. This is a lovely way to celebrate my birthday as well as my favorite observer, Tina, their birthday as well.
That's right.
It was a lovely night and a way to end it on a victory. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Woo-hoo!